What's up, everybody? I'm back. I know, 2 videos, same week, 3-year hiatus. Anyways, I'm back, and I just gotta say, breaking news, Miami is highly considering trading Jimmy Butler. And I want to tell you right now, the perfect team for him to go to. I love me some Jimmy Buckets. He has a incredible attitude to him. He's a hard worker. He is that guy that might not be the most talented individual, but he will work so hard to become one of the greatest wherever he is. And I have the best team, best scenario for him, my Charlotte Hornets. I am a Hornets fan, and let's be honest, we have some talent. LaMelo Ball is a young superstar talent when he is healthy. However, he's a little bit childish as far as, little antics you see on the internet, him speeding through, downtown Charlotte, almost hitting people. He's kind of like a kid at heart, but he is incredible. He has insane floor vision when he does play. And then we have a young Brandon Miller, who a lot of people compare to a younger Paul George. I almost want to argue, I think the guy's got more heart than Paul George did. Now, Paul George is absolutely filthy. That's a huge compliment for him if he's getting that comparison. But I think the guy has a lot of heart. If you look at the rest of the team, we got a young Trey Mann. He's a good scorer. We kind of, in my opinion, fleeced OKC with that trade. Gordon Hayward went there. He didn't even score for like 40-something minutes. We landed him. I think he's a solid player. We got Seth Curry coming off the bench. He can put up a couple points here and there. Grant Williams, the guy is at least half decent on defense. He is a little undersized, but I like that mentality. He's kind of got a Jimmy Butler mentality of trying to bring in defense, which, as far as the Charlotte Hornets go, we need that kind of atmosphere. We also have Mark Williams, our center, that's pretty promising. He did have some injuries last season, but at the same time, I kind of felt like the Charlotte Hornets were holding LaMelo and Mark Williams out, kind of tanking to get a better draft pick. They did land the 6th overall pick this year, and that's where I want to come in and say we trade for Jimmy Butler. We can throw the 6th overall pick. Maybe, I don't even think we'll have to throw, I'd have to look at the salary cap, but I don't think we'd actually have to throw any players involved in the deal. And I think Miami would be happy with the 6th overall pick. I mean, there's a lot of players out there like Stephon Castle that could come in, and in a year or two, Miami Heat finds gems. They could probably turn that individual into someone that's going to one day be equivalent to Jimmy Butler, or just, get him off the books. But why Jimmy Butler? Why would he be such a great fit for Charlotte? For one, Charlotte's got to do something in the playoffs. They got to, first off, make the playoffs. And then second off, they got to get through the play-in. Why not bring someone in that, when it comes playoff time, he can put the team on his back and show these young guys what it takes to win? I'm more into having someone come in and just show, these players the day in and day out grind of how to become a champ. These guys are extremely talented. They're young. We have a pretty good, situation going on. Now, to bring him in would probably either have to trade off Bertans to make some salary cap, or we just don't re-sign Miles Bridges. I like Miles Bridges, but are we really going to pay someone, $25-30 million a year to be the third best option on a team that only won 20-something games last year? I just don't think that makes sense. Having him walk, it stinks. I love Miles Bridges as far as a player goes. He did have some off-court issues, but To me, I think the franchise, you can offer him a smaller deal. If he takes it, he takes it. But if not, let's just move on. Let's find that veteran to mentor these young guys. There's a lot of crazy situations that could come up. We have Seth Curry. What if his brother comes in? Golden State's talking about blowing it up too. What if we traded some of our young talent and brought in Steph? They'd probably take someone like LaMelo Ball, which, a lot of fans would be disappointed. Some fans would be excited. I mean, that you might have some mixed feelings with that one. But, yeah, let me know what you think. What do you think of Jimmy Butler going to Charlotte? I mean, a lot of rumors talking about Michael Jordan being Jimmy Butler's dad for a little while. I'm pretty sure MJ probably still owns a home in Charlotte. Maybe he can just shack up with Pops for a little while. But honestly, I think it would be the perfect fit. I truly think Miami's wanting to move on. He did great for Miami. He went to Miami when no one believed in Miami. And you got to put a lot of respect on him. I have never seen a player put that much heart in a game that year they went to the finals. He was incredible. He hit everything. And he doesn't have to be that same player for Charlotte. Charlotte's got the talent. They just need someone to hold everyone accountable. And Charlotte has a new coach. We're one of the worst defensive teams in the NBA by far. That's really one of the main reasons they've not been successful. And we're bringing in the top assistant for the Boston Celtics, who just won the championship, who had the best defense in the NBA. Why not bring in somebody that's going to have that same, mentality and culture that you were preaching up there? And it just makes a lot of sense to me. Let me know, below what your thoughts are. If you think it'd work out, or if you don't think it would. A lot of fans could be, why are we trading for someone that's injury prone when we could get a young talent to build around our superstars? There's an argument there too. I just think Charlotte needs a whole mentality change to actually succeed. You can bring in all of the crazy amount of talent that there is coming through college and overseas through the draft. But if we don't have someone that's coming in and holding these young guys accountable, they're never going to win. They're never going to win. So why not go out and find that guy that's going to put, it could break our players. They could be completely, they could be worse, with him there. If you take a look at when he was with Minnesota, Andrew Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns, they were not that good when they all played together. I don't know if Jimmy Butler took their confidence away. There was all these rumors about him beating the starters with the second string, and he didn't even really have to score. He just killed them. That's a crazy story. It kind of reminds me of the one where Michael Jordan, suited up one day and with the second team and beat the starters when he was the owner of the Bobcats. There's so many stories of Jimmy Butler not getting along with teammates. I just think that's what we need right now. We need them to realize that this is a business. We're not going to settle to be mediocre anymore. I love it. Bring them on. Bring me Jimmy Buckets. There are some great talents out there, by the way, in this draft. I know a lot of people say it's a weak draft, but if we can somehow finesse Reed Shepherd, or if he drops to 6, I think there's a lot of crazy trade offers that are going to be going Charlotte's way. And give me Jimmy Butler. Out of the two, Reed Shepherd, I think it's going to be great, but mentality change is what we need, and then we can start putting the talent around, people like LaMelo and Brandon Miller. And by the time that his contract ends, you know, that's at the point where we might have to be, you know, trying to convince LaMelo to stay. And we can sit there, we can be like, look, we went out, we got this talent, we tried to give you a winning team. And then at this point, you know, Brandon Miller's going to need probably a contract extension as well. And that's going to just be so much more smooth if they look at having a winning team compared to what's been going on the last few years. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know the next topic you want me to talk about. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've been on this channel. I uploaded a video earlier this week. I'm going to upload videos, you know, several times a week. I'm going to try to get this channel active again. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like. If you're new, give me a sub. That'd be awesome. And that's pretty much it. Y'all have a blessed day.